Welcome YouTube's in for 305 to fun. Watch out, Giants, here we come. Okay, that's like the first time I think I've actually decided to read the banner. No, it's the 5 and had to read it. But we got GWS and Freo. It is Freo as player 1, GWS as player 2. Hopefully we get a good one going here. Can you all move forward? Okay, cool. I was like, why was it not moving it quickly enough? Okay, so GWS and Fremantle. Today is Monday, which means yesterday was the end of round 18 in real footy. So we're seeing that top 8 be all congested and stuff. I'll get rid of this. The O'Meara. I think it looks kind of weird in this game, actually. Like, it's like a nighttime game, but I don't know, like, I'm looking at this guy, something like looks weird. I can't tell exactly what it is. Like, not in a bad way. Like, it looks kind of cool. I'm just trying to work out what it is. Maybe it's just the teams. Like the orange on purple. That might just be what it is.
He put himself in the line of fire. He's suddenly a popular man. It's no place for the faint-hearted. It's come unstuck. That's not ideal. Poor footy there.
That was poor footy.
Good thinking.
And balls.
Good execution too. They'll sweep this ball forward.
Little kick. Look, I don't know what it is exactly. I don't know. Okay, I think there's a combination of things. It's completely off topic. It's just in terms of food to eat. Like today I'm having Subway, right? But there's, like, I've put the word out there for Subway to be got. But it's like, it's a combination of things. In that, yesterday, like, if I'm eating something like, I had too many like chips from like a fish and chips stuff, right? And then like it makes me not feel good. Makes me not feel good. I'm like, oh my god, I just want to be able to do some exercises and stuff. I feel that when I eat too much of like a fatty food thing. Then I'm like, the next day I gotta like correct it a bit and be like, well, Subway's better than that, I guess. And also the fact that we just came from playing Stray, the cat game, and there was a Subway in there, like a train Subway, and it got me thinking. I'm like, oh yeah, I should be having some Subway and stuff. It's interesting how that works. You have like little things that like help influence you, but then even the fact that, see, look at that sky. I knew it looked weird. Looks cool.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going.
I didn't come back enough. Okay.
Gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
But yeah, the fact that like now it's like all sunny and everything, we're like in the morning. No, cold. It was so cold. Mr. Tabiner. Very good.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard.
Oh wow, okay. The early stages, Freo with the score 8-zip right now.
Not sure who the target was.
But yeah, seeing that the ladder is all congested, I'm happy to see Geelong in 5th right now. I'm fine with where they're at. I know, like, my dad, like, he wants, like, Geelong. Oh, I just keep thinking, like, everyone's a right footer. My bad. I know that he wants Geelong to make top 4, and that's what he's looking at. But he wants Melbourne to lose and stuff. Right? But like me, with things I got going on, I'm like, I want Melbourne to win because I'm more invested in the Bulldogs not making the top 4 than I am in Geelong making it. I don't give a crap if Geelong finish 5th. They can finish 5th. That's fine with me. As long as they're playing finals. That's all I need.
Into the pocket he goes. Young wins the
Freo kick it to the left.
Can relieve the pressure. Aish has found some space. A chance to clear now. The Dockers are out of
over in here.
He might have thought about the corridor.
But if we're looking at it and trying to predict from here which teams are making the 8, the top 3 are completely solid, I'd imagine. Unless like Brisbane just completely crap the bed, they're fine. Melbourne should be good. I think Geelong will be good.
It hasn't been a thrilling start.
What do we got? So it's like St Kilda is 6. I think it's the Bulldogs and Essendon who make the other teams up in the 8. I think so. Then looking at, you have like GWS who have won 5 in a row, Carlton who have won 4 in a row, Richmond and Adelaide are there.
But his kick is astray.
And then I know you got Sydney and Freo. But Gold Coast is around there as well. Gold Coast are up there too.
This will be a close thing.
Is that good? That was almost really, really amazing. I do know that Sydney and Freo play each other this week. This upcoming week. So whichever team loses is going to be out. So I'm just kind of hoping Sydney win. Like I need something I got going on. I need Sydney to try and make finals. So they got to like win every game. Probably not happening. But the loser of that one's going to be completely out, I think. They're not going to have a chance of getting in. I don't think so.
Good kick. Iden with a big fist. Sarong. They might
and
have
to the left.
Mr.
Aish
thought his way through it.
Comes with Walters. Kick it inside. And he got the mark. No, but they got crumbs through Fife. But they can't kick straight.
The Giants are still alive, but they can consider themselves fortunate not to have had this one put out of their reach already.
Dude, it's like 10 minutes in. What do you mean, out of their reach already?
The Dockers are doing all the
Jackson! Mr. Jackson.
Kicking at his first.
Okay, let's see what he can get. Nope, he's missed that. Can't kick straight. Cannot kick straight. But yeah, I guess looking at the teams, I'm expecting Freo to not be able to make it in. They're going to make it in our season we got here because they're currently on top of the ladder. And I mean, they can't kick straight. They keep missing. But hey, if they just keep having the ball and keep going back inside 50 and scoring, even if it's points.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Well, then they're going to win. They're going to win simply, aren't they? That's with GWS. Handball it. Get rid of that. Keep it going. Ward.
He's been busy so far. Darcy wins it back. Great mark. Cox.
Little kick.
Throws it on the boot. Aish.
Handball of the Brayshaw.
A bit of time. Probing ball. Walters lowers the eyes. Ryan.
Into the 50. How can I get here?
Confidence growing. Jackson couldn't mark.
Oh, Mr. Walters gets the crumb, gets the goal. That was just nice. Nice little pick up there.
Scoreboard pressure.
Yeah, so
Darcy farms it out.
I mean, I know all of Sydney's remaining games are against all the teams that they're like fighting with to make it into the 8. So it really just depends on, I mean, like Captain Obvious to say, it just depends on how many wins they get from here. But every win they get is not just a win for them, but it's a loss for every team that they're fighting against to make the 8. So their fate is really in their hands. Win all the games and then see what happens. I do think if Sydney won every single game from here on out, they probably do make the 8, and they're probably, I think they make it.
That's an uncharacteristic mistake.
Just because all the other teams they're fighting with have to play each other quite a bit enough as well. So I would imagine that they should be okay, but we'll see. As long as they just win everything. How many rounds are there left? We just go through what? I think it was round 18, so I think there's 6 to go. Get rid of that. Oh! Handballs. This way. Mr. Darcy gets the kick in the 50.
They've had the better of the contest to this point. Cumming at full back stops them in their tracks.
No score for GWS as of yet. Handballs.
Takes the logical option. You can't question his.
They haven't had the ball very much either. It's just been a Freo domination up to this point. Don't really see it changing much either. Freo do like to smash teams around. They do have quite the healthy percentage. I'm pretty sure coming into this game, it's still in like the high 180s, I think.
Can't afford to give it back in the corridor.
Hey, we got an advantage. Can you?
But there's still a duty of care.
Don't know what happened there.
They'll bide their time. Hughes.
Pretty sure if it was meant to be a high fend off, then it would have gone the other way. But whatever.
Says thank you very much. Coming. He's hit up the lead.
Get a hand. And balls to Ward. Into the 50. Can they get something here?
Can he be the fire starter? Wilson
nope.
is there to save the day. Out wide with the kick. Aish working hard and being rewarded. Brayshaw. The Dockers.
They're coming back. It comes through GWS. He gets rid of it. Okay, it's out. Darcy. Turnover, I think. Yep.
Be more careful than that. He's stopped in his tracks. Brayshaw.
Handball in the back in that situation actually does kind of work. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Margin-wise, it's still possible, but I mean, give them that. But the Giants got to be able to get a score in here, man.
Had his name written all over it. They're playing with.
And they get the mark for that. No, they cannot.
Hughes goes laterally. That passage of play promised more. They'll be disappointed. The Giants looking.
Coming to get this one. Handballs of Freo.
Feeds it out.
Walters. Oh.
It's a desperate
holding the ball. Damn.
There and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
This might be a chance for the High Flyers. That's a strong mark. They need to hit the.
Can they get this?
Here. Wilson.
No, they cannot.
Where would they be without him?
Comes back with Wilson.
Freo.
Oh. Nope, not good.
And we'll have a throw in.
Thoughts so far, Gaz?
The Giants aren't doing their forwards any favours here. It might be time for the coach to switch things up.
Darcy showing his skills.
As with the Giants gets the handball. Another one. They're in the 50. Go for goals. It's Whitfield. He's missed, I think, though. Yeah, he has missed.
If they can keep running and taking the game on,
can you play on? You can.
Can't create lots of opportunities.
1 minute to go in the first.
This could be trouble. Ward.
Coming back in. There's a kick.
Time to measure the kick.
What are you doing?
When you see a forward spoiling the ball.
Oh no. Perryman. He's got the goal.
He's got it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
For a big day.
The Giants have steadied. The big men fly.
Have they steadied? Have they been able to steady? Oh. Handball it in.
Whitfield.
Comes with Whitfield.
Okay,
I just think that's a Freo mark.
That's a waste.
No more scores.
The Dockers.
No more scores in this quarter.
The kick is precise. And they're away. Schultz.
And one last kick. That is the end of the first.
The Dockers have got
okay,
out of the
so
well.
I do like having the sky how it is, you know? Having it look all orange and stuff.
The Dockers
pretty cool.
started much the better, but you just know there'll be a response. It wouldn't surprise at all to see a series of momentum shifts throughout this match.
Oh, get rid of that.
Come down to who
Oh, Callahan. Callahan.
Thanks, Gary.
Wow, he's got that. So GWS are still in this game. They have got momentum with them. It's really just a Freo weren't kicking straight. It's helping GWS stay come back into this.
Can he impose himself on the match?
And Omar.
Great hands there.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Okay, damn. Mr. Cadman. I mean, he shouldn't, but I didn't really register he was a left footer until I already set it up. But it's okay. He gets the goal, brings it back for 2 points.
They've copped up 3 in a row.
One kick game again.
It's funny that GWS actually have more goals.
Slaps it out. Sarong. He's run into trouble. Kelly. It's a hot foot.
It comes out.
Schultz.
Up here. Another handballs. And a kick. So, I found myself looking up
Himmelberg got in the way.
stats on like the Premiership totals for all the teams. Yeah, so I was seeing it was oh my god, you almost got that. So I think it was Essendon with 16. I think you had, and then you also saw how often they made it to a grand final. I don't remember that numbers, but I do remember seeing Essendon and I think Carlton at 16 apiece. I think I saw it was Collingwood at 15, Melbourne were at 13, I think Hawthorn were at 13, or they were at 12. So Geelong have 10 premierships. What else we have here? But then you get down to it and then you see like how Gold Coast haven't made it. Already knew that. Already knew that Freo had only been to one grand final.
Going at his second.
Who knows? Maybe with how things are looking here, they might be able to get to their second. They are still on top. Mr. Taberner has missed. They can't kick straight though. They want to win this game. They're gonna have to start actually kicking some goals rather than just getting scores on the board. Mr. Aish.
Moving the footy laterally. Whitfield. He ran into a brick wall.
Right then, that's a ball up.
Says he had no prior. Bruce gets his hand to it.
Over here.
We saw in the morning.
They go with Freo handballs.
Hughes.
Oh.
Forward amounts to nothing.
Out there.
Good in close.
There's a kick.
He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. The runner will be out in a minute. He doesn't waste many. Henry.
Oh. Let's get it in there. See what you got. Can they get the mark? No. It's with Bruce. Barely gets the kick away. It's coming back. That's a really bad kick. It's the brace, sure. Nice. So, because of when I had gotten the AEW game, which we're gonna look to get back around.
One behind.
We're gonna look to get back around to it at some point. With another Road to Elite. I got like a free month of Amazon Prime with it while I was at it. So I've still been going along with it. I still got, what, I think a week with it. I have to remember to cancel it. After it, probably. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it. Unlikely. But, it has been nice. I have been able to watch, I did just finish season 3 of the OC. The OC, I don't know if y'all watched that. But I did get through the 3rd season of it, so I got one more to go on that. Should be good. Could take me like, I don't know, 5 to 7 days to finish, and then that should be like the end of the month trial, you know. Hey!
And manages to hold on. Sensational.
Can they finally get their 3rd goal? They've been 5. Can you kick it straight?
That's close. He
nope.
It off the boot.
This is actually quite fascinating. Very surprising to see that Frio just cannot kick straight.
He had one job and he made a meal of it. Wilson in some space now.
Can they get the mark?
Canelio wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Sets up a foot race.
That is with. Who's going to get this one? That's over with Wilson. Kicks it into the 50 again. They got numbers on this. Oh, there you go. Go back. Let's see what you can get.
This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
Okay, left footer. Bailey Banfield. It's online. No. Another miss.
They're peppering the goals. Got to get some rewards soon.
Oh, they've got domination. That's for sure. But and you can see it with the amount of scoring shots. But you got to be able to kick straight if you want to win.
It's come unstuck.
Because we've seen it, even though like GWS had that little pack, they brought them right back in it. You've got to expect they're going to have it again.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal.
Can't expect GWS to not score forever. Okay, he's gone for his 1st goal of the game. Jesse Hogan. It is. Oh. Okay then.
No short options.
A one-on-one.
He'll roost it long down the line.
They get the handballs. Ash King. Okay, it's set up. Can they get the mark here? No, they cannot. It is just with Hayden Young. Saves a goal. Mr. Schultz coming towards it. He does get the mark. Kick it inside. That's with Frio. It remains with him. Switkowski.
He's been quiet, taking no chances at all.
Definitely could have marked that if you wanted to. But okay then. That is with Frio. He gets the handballs away. Oh no.
Turns it over in the middle.
Get better going. Mr. Hogan. Have you got it?
Set sail for goal, but the kickers are strong.
Oh, I ended up seeing a little thing of I don't know how much wrestling you follow, but I was seeing a little thing on David Benoit. He was ringside. That is Chris Benoit's son, the one that he didn't kill. Handball over here.
And can pump them back into attack.
That's interesting. I remember hearing about this some time ago. But like apparently he's doing like training and he wants to go under. He wants to wrestle under the name Chris Benoit Jr. Which I don't even like. Let's say he goes through all that training. I don't even know if that's a good idea or terrible. It's like it's one or the other. You know, I feel like it immediately says you'll never.
Can't afford to do that too often.
I'm just like, what companies are really going to take someone who's going under the name of a dude who is going under the name of someone that committed double murder-suicide, you know?
Didn't want to take possession. Frederick. That could be a goal.
Even though like he's the son, like if you go like if he went under David Benoit, like then I think like, oh yeah, there'd be more companies more willing to like hire him for stuff.
He's under close attention. They've coughed it up. Closed him down.
How many are gonna want the name Chris Benoit connected to him? I don't know, but it's interesting because like, as I was on my walk today,
That's the risk you run when you flirt with the boundary line.
I did have that Chris Benoit theme song actually come up as I was going. It's a good song. As I was going through
in the center square.
like my like playlist that I got going. It's all over the place.
Inside 50 with the kick.
Like you could go from like I think you could go from like a freaking heavy metal song to like a really sad to something like really stupid, and then just like keep going back all the way around it. Like I don't know that I necessarily have like a favorite song, you know. I just have songs I like. Handball it out there. Like I can have time periods where I'm really into a song or a couple of songs for a period of time, but I don't know that I necessarily have a favorite song. I guess I feel like I had to try and think of one. I don't know. I guess this is kind of tied to. I don't know if these are my favorites. If either of these are my favorite song of all time, but these would be the type of songs I would think of. Like if I was like a wrestler and I wanted like a wrestling entrance, I'd want like Centuries from Fall Out Boy or like Extreme Ways from Moby. Like I do really like those songs. I actually probably like Extreme Ways more, but I like Centuries better as a wrestling song. Extreme Ways are back again.
Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been
picked off. Can you get the oh, it's out.
Ever reliable.
Coming with Chapman. Gets the kick away. Over with Henry.
Great footy. Henry. Wilson.
Where else, Shen? Oh,
it's a mounted to
overrun it. Let's get the handball away. He's taken. 2 minutes to go. Ball up.
They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Bruce, the winner there.
Handball. That's Whitfield.
That's almost
keep going.
Kick. Bedford. This is great.
Oh, Perryman.
Who was the target there?
That is with. That's just with Freo.
It's a poor entry.
Handball this way.
Really. Henry
get it back.
Getting their handball game going.
Little
Chapman.
kick.
Their ball movement has been impressive.
No mark.
Leading by example. Darcy.
Could have been better.
And intercepted it on centre wing. Lloyd.
Handball.
Green.
Toby Green gets the goal. Brings it back to a 6-point game. 1 minute left in the second quarter.
And we're delicately poised as we near half-time. He's besieged.
After all of Freo's domination, like for all of Freo's domination, it's just a 6-point game. And it's in the GWS 50 now. Can they get another one? They can. Toby Green again.
So this would be valuable.
After all that Freo domination, it's all square yet again. It really shouldn't be. With Freo, oh, they could get one last chance. Can they get the mark? Oh, not in time, not the time there. But we will come into the second half with the scores all level. Like you look at the scoring shots. 7 scoring shots for GWS. 17 to Freo. Freo should be. They should not only be in front. They should be in front by quite a decent margin. But if you can't kick straight, gonna be a problem.
Harassed into an error. Brayshaw. What a hand pass. Schultz. Poor decision making there.
No, that's of the Giants. Go get the Freo boy. No. To the right.
Gathers in the center square.
Not to be. I found myself yesterday. I've been talking about having like my injury in like my shoulder or whatever. I'm kind of sick, you know, of not doing push-ups. I'm just kind of sick of not doing something like that. So I tried doing what I call a rehab push-up. So I was just on my knees, you know, I was just doing the push-up on your knees. Try and take away a lot of the weight and just do it really slow. And I got one. That's all I was looking for. I just wanted to see that I could do it, you know. But even then, like, I did feel pain in it. Like, not a lot, but I did feel some. So I know that, hey, so I guess at this point, I just gotta do my rehab push-up, you know, for now. Just try and build it up again. Hopefully it doesn't take that long.
He's suddenly a popular man.
On the handballs, put your kicks away.
Looking for 2 in a row. Sarong.
Mr. Sarong. Kick it forward. They got numbers. And they got the mark.
Complete blank range.
See what happens, Freo, when you kick goals?
No trouble.
You get more points. It's not just about kicking it all the way to the end and getting it just in the middle of any sticks. Get it through the big middle ones.
Is anyone home? Chapman cuts it off. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary.
And oh, not a spoil. Handballs. We're gonna get this with. That is with GWS. Picked up through Bruce. Over with Ward. Into the 50. And a mark for Freo. Handballs all.
That's a quality hand.
Very good. You got Mr. Wilson.
His vision was excellent.
Kick it in.
No wonder coaches go grey.
See what you get. Can you get the mark? Oh, it's over. Oh, that could have been really good. Oh, here we are. Another opportunity. Perfect opportunity. Goal for Tasman. 6-point game again. And the chair goes squeaky. Oh, chair. Actually, there's a good story on how I have this chair in my room. I have like another one somewhere else just like it. Originally, they were part of the couch. And then, like, I guess parents wanted to get a new couch and stuff, get new couch set. So then they had put them outside. They put them outside, and then I guess I sort of realized that I could actually use them. I could use them. I could put them in my room, and then the rest is history, you know. So I've had them in here maybe for a couple years actually.
Not good footy there.
Which in general, it's been fine. It's been good. It's been fine to have them, you know. But I guess with streaming here, while I'm sitting in one of them here now, it could be better to have like a different kind of chair. I can see that. Oh, there we go. Back even.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Okay, I'm surprised that we have a close game here, especially for the early portions of this game. It was just fully. Oh my God, they're not going to have the lead, are they? Oh, not quite.
Gets to it first. Brody. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. It's a bad mistake.
Get it in the 50.
Good penetration.
They got numbers coming. They got the mark. GWS are going to have their first lead. Unbelievable.
He's got it done.
And it's a goal. This is actually quite incredible to see this.
The Dockers really need to respond now. Bruce has been dominant in the ruck.
Like I thought, everything early on was pointing to a Freo blowout. GWS came back, but then Freo got momentum again. Freo came starting out well. They got some goals. And I was thinking, okay, here we go. Freo got it going. But no, GWS have not given up. They have fought back. They have the lead for the first time all game.
This deserves a goal.
But there is plenty of game to play. Mr. Frederick.
He's off target.
It's exasperating for the fans, but the players will be no less frustrated.
Exasperated.
Haynes.
Oh, I actually like that mark. He had to dive for it. Really had to get down there.
Hurried kick goes very
Mr. Iden.
The
Can you get it good?
Are red hot at the moment.
Nope.
Sarong. Darcy has brought his own ball. Find a way through.
Oh my God.
Aish.
You're so wrong.
That's skillful. Frederick.
Not 15. Got to get rid of it.
Henry receives a clever hand pass. Some of the
Okay.
delivery has
Handball's in the middle.
And
then a little kick. Oops.
Ball, cries the crowd.
Wow, okay.
Agrees.
He is the vital
They should have the mark. They do. They got Mr. Banfield. Let's see what he can do.
He'll give them the lead if he can hold his nerve.
Okay, putting it out there. Oh, that's good. Oh, that was almost too good. It was too good.
So important, particularly in a close game.
I mean, it came back, but that was too good. So 5 goals, 16. That is a hell of a ratio. In the 50. Oh, get rid of it. He does. Comes with Callahan. To get it out. That could be holding the ball. Not cold though.
Bruce wins it.
Handballs this way. Mr. Gex. Oh.
The umpire pluck a free kick. Callahan attracted
Who wants to come get this? That's Mr. Aish. Oh,
gone.
he is gone.
That must be
Going into GWS again. Over here with Whitfield.
Has it within range.
Now let's go back. See if he can get the goal. A lucky Whitfield.
It's not an easy
It's coming.
kick,
It's
but you know
coming.
what?
It's
He
good.
made it look easy.
It's all good, baby. I was
chipping in.
The Giants attacking it.
I don't know. I found myself.
Fancy
I was in the lounge room, right? I was seeing like TV ads come up, and I saw. Like, okay, so I don't really watch the block, right? But then I saw an ad for the block come up, and it was like, oh my God, it's the new block and stuff. I'm like, I mean, it just looked the same shit. You know, it looked like the same shit. New season, new year, same shit. Just say the new, you know.
Keeps letting them down. Can he hit a target?
It's the Whitfield, 10-point lead for GWS. But it was interesting.
Lays it off. Darcy.
Because like, I was waiting. It happened because I was waiting to use the shower. So I found myself, and I wasn't wearing glasses. So
for a second goal today, it'll have to wait. He's missed.
So
this is an object lesson in how to shoot yourselves in the foot.
Yeah, that's true. So but what I found, because there was news on, it was news on,
met solidly,
and I found that from quite a decent ways, I actually can read the letters on the screen. All I gotta do is hold my hand up to my eye, and then like try and use it like a binocular, you know.
He's under close attention. He's wrapped up.
The 3-0.
Hogan affects the turnover.
Mr.
Frederick gathers.
He got the kick done.
Searching kick.
That is with Luke Ryan. 5 minutes to go in the quarter here. Oh, nice little spoil. Works for the Giants.
He's everywhere at the moment. Frederick read it well.
In the 50 for Fremantle. And not a mark. Who can get this? But yeah, so I'd hold it up here. Instead of like holding it like that, I'd have to like get it like squeeze my hand pretty tight, and it would actually like unblur what I'm looking at.
That's come off the side of the boot.
He'd like to have that one back.
Kennedy has found some space.
Kennedy.
Buckley. Clever kick. They're moving the foot well here.
But while I was waiting, I did end up seeing a thing where there's like this dude, he owns a business or whatever, like a private small business, and he's doing a thing where it's like, okay, people can, it's like people like working like 4 days a week and stuff. Like I was talking through it, so I didn't like catch everything. Like I saw it was like, it seemed like as he was describing it, it was like a voluntary thing. Like you didn't have to do it or anything. Like if you wanted like your normal work stuff, you could have it.
Sets a task for the forwards.
And sure, like I get like other places would be doing it too, but like it was just like having me think. I was just like the first things that were running through my head was,
can he find a teammate?
Come on,
Hogan wins it.
that was with Hogan.
He's had little impact so
was
far.
around the idea of like if you're like I was thinking from an employee's point of view of like if you're told that you can only work 4 days a week at a certain job, like there's a decent chance that you're going to end up having to get a second job because of it. You know, if you can only work 4 a week. I guess it depends on like what hours you can get. Like maybe you could.
He's kicked it high. Bedford
trying to wait on a sneeze. Is it coming or not? I'm trying to work out if it's coming or not.
They've got them on the overlap. Callahan
Go in here. Can I get the mark? Hogan.
This is champagne footy.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet.
See what happens when you kick straight? You get a good lead going. Can they get the goal here? Jesse Hogan. And he gets the goal. 10 goals 2 to 5 goals 17.
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
The Giants are really taking it to them today.
Freo have a 10 extra scoring shots, but they can't kick straight. And so they're down by 15 points here.
Time running out. Who's at home? Buckley should have taken the mark, and we'll have a.
But yeah, I was seeing it of like, oh, you're gonna have to get like second job here and all that stuff. But it's like, but I guess it could depend on like what hours you can get.
Has covered some territory today.
But yeah, I was seeing it from the point of view of like, I feel like there's a good chance if you're saying that like a worker can only work for 4 days at your job. Then I guess the idea would be like you'd be able to get more employees. But it's like, okay, so there would have to be a benefit to that in your mind. I guess like the guy was saying there's like an initial bump down. Because I guess like, I mean I wasn't listening, but I guess like you would have to like still hire again. You'd have to hire new people to fill positions.
You just wonder whether we're going to see a meaningful response or whether the tone is now set for the rest of the match.
Couldn't agree more, Gary.
But yeah, that's just kind of what it was having me think. I'm like, okay, so if you're like purposefully cutting down, if you're capping how many days an employee can work for you during a week, then it like makes it open that you get more employees. And then there's like more people being employed automatically. But I also don't know if how true exactly that is because what I don't know that necessarily like each business would be able to say we have more employees here, but I don't know if that necessarily means more people are being employed. Like you would imagine so, but if people are being capped at one job and then they're having to go get a job somewhere else, then the same amount of people are in the workforce. It's just that there are more job openings because people are being capped, you know? That's just kind of where my head, that's like where my head immediately was thinking with that. Go!
Runs onto it, takes the responsibility.
That is with Mr. Aish. So I guess it's just thinking from like a business perspective, what's the purpose of it? Like the first thing that pops in my head is just so then you can like go around and saying that you have more employees. Whatever the exact benefit of that is, that's like my immediate thought of like, well, that's probably what it would have to be, right? Okay, come over here.
They'll sweep this ball forward.
Handballs.
He's caught. Managed to get out despite the tackle. Sloppy disposal.
Look at all the people we employ.
Maybe he could have gone himself. Jackson.
There you go. You can get that. Mr. Banfield gets the goal. Back to a 3-point game.
Real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
We've got a great contest. Hope you're enjoying it at home.
I guess we do have to thank Freo for not being able to kick straight, and for GWS as well for being able to kick straight, for the fact that we do have a close game here. Little kick comes with Aish. Into the 50. Can they get the mark? No. It comes with who? Handball of the way. Oh, go. Another one. Mr. Aish. Kick in. Mark. Yes.
Walters. They've worked it well.
He'll expect to convert this.
He's got the 10 touches up to this point. He has one goal. He has missed.
Sadly, he's astray.
They dodged a bullet there.
It's actually amazing how often they are missing. Just how much they're missing. Coming back here again. Darcy into the 50. No more. Then they got Frederick. Handballs. Oops. That's another point.
The Giants can't fall into the trap of trying to save the game. They need to keep taking it on.
Back into play.
With the Giants.
The aerialist will battle
2-on-1 a bit here.
Front and center.
Comes with Sarong. Kicked inside. It's Mark.
He's plucked it and should have a shot.
Can Lucky Schultz give him the lead, or will he give him behind number 20? Lucky Schultz. No goals up to this point. It's looking good. It's very good.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
This is a ding-dong battle.
a ding-dong battle.
In their attack on the footy. Ash.
Oh,
one step ahead.
He's caught, holding the ball.
With ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Into the 50.
Penetrating ball.
Nice kick.
Good discipline.
They get the crumbs.
Callahan.
Go.
Perryman.
Oh my God.
Not like him.
And it's with the Giants. That's looking offline though.
No, he can't.
Yeah, it is.
Away he goes.
4-point game. Fremantle ball.
Goes towards
13 minutes. Handball it.
Uses the body well.
Inside.
Frederick.
And oh.
Whitfield runs onto it. Takes the logical.
Could have been better. Could have been a lot better. The opportunity was there. Did not take it.
Chapman, the Dockers, look to be coming home strong. Throws it on the boot.
Was getting it.
With the big
Goes for Freo.
You can't question his commitment.
Darcy gets rid of the ball. Oh no, he does not get. Okay, now it's out.
Feel that one. Kelly.
Can he get it? Can they get the mark? No. Ball.
Second effort needed.
Freo. Kick it.
Can they get it?
Gets to O'Meara. The kick forward.
Good kick.
Just to Frederick. He's by himself.
Brings it out wide.
Walters v. Cornelio. No mark. Comes to Freo. Walters into the 50. That is offline. Jesus Christ. And that is behind number 20.
It's got a bit lost there, and they're lucky not to give up a goal.
13 scoring shots. 28.
That could be a painful mistake.
And Freo. Another mark.
Frederick in the clear.
Can they get it here?
Uncontested.
Yes, 22 touches, no goals up to this point. Martin Frederick. There you go, very good.
They've been consistently able to find avenues.
I was fully expecting him to miss too.
The Dockers with a bit of breathing space now. Big clearance to win here. Kelly is a clearance beat.
Mr. Ash. Oh damn, right to the square. Can they get the mark? It's it goes behind.
Taking no chances there.
Okay, 10-point game.
Back into play. Chapman.
Nice mark.
They'll take the patient approach.
Oh, I thought it wasn't going to be 15, but I just tried getting rid of it.
With an opportunity now. Whitfield. Defense 101 there.
Free. Oh, get rid of it. Yes, he does. Mr. Darcy.
Delightfully done. That's good.
Walters. Okay, could have been better. Taberner comes to get it. Kicks for goal. It's looking good.
Oh, they can do no.
Woo! There you go. See what happens, Freo, when you kick straight. And now they got a 16-point lead.
With the tap. He's set up.
Okay.
Perryman
goes for it. Down you go. And no mark. Mr. Young, get rid of it. Handball it away.
And he's in business.
And the kicks.
You can see their confidence growing. Chapman. And they're away.
Who's coming to get that though? With Lloyd. Oh, he's taken. Just the ball up. Okay, we're under 9 minutes to go. 16-point game. There is time for GWS if they want it. If they want this win, there is time for them. They have the ball. Nope. And oh,
it's a tough game.
They're going to be a ball up. It will be.
We'll have one eye on the clock. Punch clear.
Comes with Brayshaw. He is taken, and we'll have another ball up.
Starting to become a factor. The two big men do battle.
Goes for free. Oh,
they're playing for
handball it out that way. Go.
The handball away.
It's down there.
He's generally a good kick. Hughes.
I actually like speaking of like workforce stuff. I wonder like what
wet sail. Ryan.
Like I know like in the past there would have been stuff where it's like, oh, you could like be young, you could go get a job, and then you could just like stay there for such a long time, and how that's like evolved and changed. Where that's not really as feasible and stuff. I just wonder like what's like
Sarong has a vice-like grip.
Like the longest someone can like expect to be able to have a job for. You know? Like I'm just like thinking that like what I'm thinking in my head is like could someone be like in their 20s and then Mr. Henry is coming back. Did you get it?
6 in a row.
Yes.
Got them right where they want them. What
it's 6 in a row.
The Dockers may have seen off the threat now. The big men fly. Sarong.
Freo were dominant. They have come home strong.
Can't afford to give it back in the corridor.
But yeah, I'm just like thinking of it like could like a 20-year-old start a job today and be able to be there like 30 years from now? You know? Like chances are that seems very unlikely.
deflects it. Cadman.
Not just very unlikely, like yes, it is already very unlikely, but it seems like almost impossible for that to be able to happen.
Bruce wins it out of the centre. That's a bruising tackle. Kelly.
Get rid of this.
Ash.
Go.
Feeling the heat. Perryman.
Handballs. Oh, they don't get that one.
Hand pass, and they've turned it over.
They get the kick away. Could be Mark. It is.
The flight well. The clock is the
You got the man free. Handball it.
And good execution too.
And booyah. Into the 50. They got the mark. Kick it over.
Probing ball. Bedford.
With Bedford. Can you get the goal? They need it. They definitely need it. Kobe Bedford. He's got the one so far.
Struck it well. No problem.
And he has that one too. Brings it to an 11-point game. This is what's been happening. Frio dominate and dominate. And then GWS just have a little patch. And then they're all right back into it. And they kick in there.
Gets his kick despite the heat.
Did they get the mark? No. That's with Frio. And it's taken. It is a ball up. 4 minutes to go. 2-goal game.
Bruce looking for territory. Daniel.
Goal. Okay then.
To get him into the game, we know how damaging he can be.
The Giants.
Story of the game continues. Oh, gets rid of it. Who has it? Frio. We thought Frio were all fine. And he gets it away. It's marked by Perryman. Another great place to be kicking from. But can he get the goal?
They've got time to put the kettle on.
Another mark.
Green needs to be quick.
Oh, they got it.
This will be a goal. And we have a new lead.
Just a sudden surge by the Giants. They get the lead back again.
We're hanging on and hanging on.
And it's with Frio. Goes with Walters. Into the 50.
Banfield.
Oh, I didn't think it was.
Potentially winning the match. He's missed it.
He's got 2 goals, 3 now.
I didn't think it was going to be a mark. I wasn't ready for that.
Coming, tasked with the kick in.
But all level again.
Is normally first rate. Kelly makes
just over 2 minutes to go. Little kick. Okay, they might be able to run into that too. No.
Accepted the invitation.
With Frio. Can they get the mark? No. Who's going to get this? It's with the Giants. Handball it away. He does get it away.
Kelly.
Little kick on. Coming into the 50.
Long ball in.
Who can get it? Who gets the crumb? It's with the Giants. Frio, handball it away. Oh, God. There you go. Into the middle. Canelio! Oh, he's missed. But it gets them the lead. They do get the lead with it, though.
They need to go coast to coast.
They do. Who they got? You got Darcy. Oh, he's taken. Oh, no.
Closed him down.
Brayshaw. Oh, that's not good. That is so not the place you want it to go. Under a minute to go. And it's a mark. Not a mark. Taken. He's taken. Holding the ball. Are you? Wow. That is a big call, umpire. Very big call to call him holding the ball. Jetty Hogan. Frio aren't going to be able to get it down there. And
some good work to create that.
Surprised he missed it, but Frio aren't going to be able to get it down here.
No time to waste. Darcy.
It's in the 50. It's all done. It's all done. That is what happens when you cannot kick straight. We get the loveliness of the GWS theme song. Amazing that Hogan missed as well, but wow. It all looked like Frio were going to dominate. Then GWS came back. It looked like Frio could get away, but GWS came and stormed and took the lead. Had a 15-point lead going into the final quarter. And Frio dominated again. And then they had a nice lead for themselves. But GWS just did not give up. Cadman and Green had 3 goals. Aish had 42. Kelly had 38. Cadman was the only person over the double digits in the marks. He had 11. But GWS, they didn't give up. They showed what happens if you can kick straight. And Fremantle showed what happens if you do not. You can be punished. Cadman and Green with 3. It was Josh Kelly leading the way for GWS. He had 38. Aish was with 42, the top possession getter. And there's GWS with the win over Fremantle by 2 points, 90 to 88. A good game.